All right, so I've seen a bunch of posts recently on Facebook about, if you can't express yourself without doing so in a vulgar manner and cursing and whatnot, then, you really have nothing to say. Well, what if it was the fact of you are passionate or so pissed off about something that, you only have one way to express yourself, and that is with vulgarity. And that's the only way your point really comes across as to how much it truly pisses you off or how passionate you truly are about that subject. I mean, look, I see it this way. Like I was stating previously, the whole politically correct aspect of things it's gotten way out of control. If it's come to the point in this world, in this country, wherever, that we can't curse, you know, without getting our point across, oh well, that's it. That is what it is. I mean, someone's entitled to curse. I mean, if you want to call them a foul mouth, call them a foul mouth. If you want to think they're ignorant because of that, you're entitled to your opinion too. But you know what? Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. But I feel if someone's going to sit there and curse constantly, you know what? That is who they are. That's what they do. And if they can still have a valid point to get across, whether or not the vulgarity is there, or whether or not it's all peaches and cream, and they're shooting rainbows and sunshine out of their ass and farting pixie dust. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's not about how they express it in the sense of niceness, and how they express it in the sense of their vernacular. I mean, as long as they express it and get their point across, I think that would be the point. So you're focusing on the wrong thing here. Don't focus on, whether or not they are grammatically correct in everything they do. You freaking grammar Nazis out there. Don't focus on whether or not they do use vulgarity, because everyone does curse, and I don't want to hear that bullshit. Because if you say you don't, you're full of shit. You're so full of shit, you're standing knee deep in it. Because everyone does it. Everyone does it. But society, again, has gotten to the boiling point and sit here and said, oh, well, you have to worry about other people's feelings. You have to be concerned about how they feel when you speak around them. Screw that noise. I mean, do you think we did that back in the day? To the point where it was just like, oh, I have to watch and think about what I say, think twice about it to make sure I don't hurt your feelings? No, 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 no. No, we did not. You know why? Because we said what we meant, and we meant it. And we stood up for it. We backed it up. We didn't just run around spouting bullshit and nonsense. So to sit here and just critique others, like I said, on the way they express themselves, you know what, there is a time and a place, and there's a way to go about doing things. If you're in public, you know what, don't run around screaming, F this, F that, screw you, calling people names left and right, degenerates. That thing, that kind of does come off a little trashy. That's fine. But in a video like so, I mean, it is what it is. If it's going on a social media site, if it's going in your own personal records, whatever, going on YouTube, wherever it goes, it doesn't really matter, because I'm not technically saying it in public. I'm putting it out to the public. So the public has the option on whether or not they choose to look at the video. If you don't want to hear the video, if you don't want to hear the message, don't hit play. It's that simple. You don't have to. No one's putting a gun to your head and saying, hey, you have to listen to him. You have to listen to what he has to say. No one's saying that. So, do what you want to do.